Hello my friends, and welcome back to another 29 before 29. I hope you are enjoying these videos. I am definitely enjoying making them every day. If you are liking these videos, why don't you give it a like, or why don't you subscribe to my channel? We would love to have you hang here with us. Anyway, in today's video, I am going to take you around my classroom and I am going to show you my favorite things that I have in my classroom and that I enjoy using in my classroom and that I really like. So we're gonna do like a mini classroom tour plus my favorite things and what I like to use them for. So let's go. Okay, so we are actually at the back of my classroom, and this is one of my favorite displays. So it's not complete at the moment, but a few years ago I actually made this display. I laminated all of these A4 sheets of paper to put up here as holders for our artwork, and I just really love how it looks. So at the moment we have our book week art up there, but it's just such a happy part of our classroom and an easy way for my kids to display their artworks. They're actually all grouped by color as well, so the colors match their name tags on their desk, which I will get to in just a second. And realistically what they should do is they should put their artwork on the color of their name tag that is up here. It doesn't always happen, but in a perfect world, that's what would happen. Each little A4 piece of paper also has 2 pegs on them, which makes it nice and easy for them to hang up. So that is my favorite display in my classroom. One of my other favorite things is these desk trays. Now I just got these from Spotlight for, I think they were like between $8 and $10 each, but they vary across different educational platforms and you can get them from different GB shops or other things like that. But I absolutely love these desk trays. Now my classroom is actually quite tiny at the moment. They're building our new classrooms, so this is a really easy way that we can do flexible learning or flexible seating. So I just have 5. Yes, I just have 5, and I do plan to get some more because the kids really love them. They love to sit outside and other things like that. So these desk trays come in really, really handy, especially for when we're doing group work and the kids need to sit on the floor and other things like that. So I do plan to get more of these because I think they are really, really useful for all of those kind of things. Alright, one of my favorite resources is actually their desk tags that I made a few years ago and have been using for the last couple of years. So I saw the craze of desk tags and I was like, actually I love them, but instead of putting affirmations and all other things all over it, I thought timetable would be fantastic, because the amount of times I get asked by the kids what is going on today was insane. So I thought a timetable on their desk is actually really, really handy. So just a brief timetable with the times of what they do every day, and I changed it this year to put some class mottos of what we do, and obviously it has their name up there as well. So these are also in different colors. I've got blue, pink and yellow, and yes, they're all colored. Sometimes I number them. I didn't number them this year, just easy for them to get into groups. Speaking of flexible learning spaces, I actually have this standing desk at the back with some stools if they want to sit on stools. It's just a little bit higher. It's not necessarily one of my favorite things in my classroom, but it does come in handy for flexible learning spaces. Alright, so working my way forwards in my classroom, I'm actually over on my side bench, which is where all of my organizational things happen. So I really like my system that I've got for handing in homework each week, and I will show that to you now. Okay, so it's a bit messy over here. Please excuse, it's the end of the day and I haven't quite cleaned it all up yet. But this system here, where we have all of our homework sorted, all of our books that can't fit into our desks. So on Fridays, they hand in their diaries, their spelling book and their reading response book for me to check. This box over here is full of kids' things that help them learn, so like headphones or iPad stands or maths tools or other things like that. And then over here is their art books. So this system that I've got going here is just a really helpful way to organize all of their work and keep it all nice and neat, and saves me putting piles just all over my classroom. Moving forward to the front of my classroom where my desk is, I actually really love this area. My kids are in testing position at the moment, so normally I would have 2 blue stools here, but this contraption that I also have in my classroom is fantastic because our trays and our desks are quite tiny, so this just gives them some extra room to put more things in, and that's really, really helpful. But I love the space that I've set up here as well, because I can sit at my desk and kids can sit at my desk as well, and I can help them. It's a really easy and a nice way for me to be able to help kids. And obviously my desk is really messy at the moment, so please excuse that. Another couple of things that I love in my classroom, and normally this corner again doesn't look like this, however, we're in testing position at the moment, so it's a bit hard on space. But generally this corner, I have this blue boomerang desk, which is absolutely fantastic, and kids love to work on it. So this one was a really great asset in my classroom. And behind it, I have a couple of things. We have a whole bookshelf here with our term readers and just extra books. And over here is my stationery trolley with all of our art supplies on it too. That one is just from IKEA, and it is fantastic. It has come in so handy, and it's a great place to store all of our stuff, because otherwise I don't really have a whole lot of space to store those kind of things. So that's been really handy. Some other fun things that I have in my classroom are, I bought these iPad stands from IKEA for like $1. If that. They come in so handy. So we are a BYOD classroom, and some kids don't have a stand on their iPad, so this just helps them when they are publishing their work or other things like that to be able to type or to be able to, you know, actually use their iPad properly. So would recommend getting some of them as well. My other favorite thing is behind this stack of chairs here, but it is my interactive whiteboard. I got this whiteboard, it was new this year, and I have absolutely loved it. So it's actually, I think it's called like an interactive TV or a smart TV, but I can write on it, I can do a whole heap of stuff on it. It is probably the best addition to my classroom. I am very grateful for my school for providing one for my classroom, because I just don't know that I'd be able to do what I do without it. So that is a big win, and I absolutely love it, and I'm very thankful for it. And obviously it goes without saying that really my students are my favorite thing that is actually in my classroom, because without them I wouldn't be able to do my job, and life would be pretty boring. I mean, I would get a lot of work done, but then I wouldn't have anyone to do that work for or do that work with. So I really love having my students in my classroom, and I can't really show them, but this is where they sit. Anyway, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I know it was really short and quick today, but I just wanted to go through some of my favorite things that I have in my classroom. If you have spied something in the background that you would like me to talk in greater detail on, I am more than happy to create another favorites video or another like classroom look around video and go through those different things. So let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, friends.